How are we all doing? It is actually day 28 now. I realised I haven't updated you for quite a few days. I haven't been vlogging just because I felt like this vlog was getting a little bit samey of me every single week making my protein oats, just like milling about the house, and I felt like it was getting a little bit repetitive. So I've had a few days off, but I'm back at it today, back with another vlog this week. So it's day 28. Where's the time gone? Where has the time gone? I was literally sitting down earlier and I was like, how are we nearly in March? How are we genuinely nearly in March? Like, it actually is terrifying. I feel like the older you get, the faster time goes. Like, I remember when I was a kid, 6 weeks off from school would literally feel like about 10 years. And now 6 weeks passes like literally like that. Like, it's been 6 weeks since Christmas and it feels like Christmas was yesterday. So don't really know what to say about that. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for spending the week with me. If you want to see another 75 medium week of my life, then just keep watching. We're actually about to go downstairs now and do a little bit of meal prep. So let's go do that. I'll take you with me. Is anyone else just so cold at the minute? Like, why is my house like an igloo? Quick transition, and just like that, you're in the same place this vlog always is, in my kitchen. I do feel like this entire series is just me in my kitchen, but that's basically what this vlog is about, like eating and exercise. So we're back. Oh, that was the dishwasher. We're back in the kitchen. I'm actually doing a little bit of meal prep dessert. I've seen this on Instagram. Someone made this and I needed to hop on it. So I've got the ingredients, which is 3 ingredients. I've got dates, which if you've been on my channel for a while, you know are my absolute obsession. I could eat this entire punnet right now. Like, no questions asked, one sitting. I could eat the entire thing, but obviously that's not good for me. I've got peanut butter, and I follow this guy on Instagram. I think he's called, is it Tonic Health? Something like that. And he basically goes around all the supermarkets and tells you like the best version of everything to buy. He's where I found out about Jason sourdough. He's where I found out about loads of different things that basically I thought were healthy for me and weren't. And he basically like goes through ingredient lists on things. Anyways, he says this is the best peanut butter that you can get apparently. So it's Pippin Nut Smooth peanut butter, and actually looking at the ingredients I can see why. It is literally 99.5% peanuts and 0.5% salt. That's it. 2 ingredients in that, so I can see why he says that. And then the winning ingredient, a bar of dairy milk. So if you haven't already seen this on Instagram, I'm basically going to make peanut butter filled chocolate drizzle dates, put them in the fridge, and then this is going to be my evening treat every single day this week. So I want to have like something on an evening after dinner that's like my little sweet treat that's like semi-healthy and not like a chocolate cake basically. So this is what I'm going to have. So dates and peanut butter, super healthy, and just like a drizzle of chocolate, you know, just to make it like a little bit fun. So I seen this recipe on Instagram and I thought, you know what, let me get at it, because you all know dates is my absolute jam. Let's get to it. She takes the dates out. I'm just going to line these up on here. Just basically took a baking tray and some paper, and I'm going to line all of these dates up. And I'm going to have quite a lot here. I love them when they're like really sticky and soft. Anybody that doesn't like dates, like, I'm sorry. It basically just tastes like sweets. Like, how do you not like it? Oh no, I've run out of room and I've still got some left. I might just have to eat them. I'm going to have one. Oh, honestly. Unreal. And then I'm just going to try and cut them open. This looked a bit easier on her recipe because I think she had much bigger dates. I think she bought a different type of date, whereas these ones are quite small, but I guess that's probably a good thing because it means I can't put as much peanut butter in them, just like a little bit. Like, the bigger the date, the better. Like where you've got a really big one like that, it opens up quite nicely, but where you've got really small ones, they tend to just split. So just FYI for next time, I might need to buy like a bigger style of date. I'm just going to take the peanut butter and I'm going to use a small spoon to make sure I don't put too much in. And I'm going to just try and do like a really small amount in each one. I feel like this is going to be a little bit testing of my patience, which, I'll be honest, I don't really have a lot of, like, in case you couldn't tell. I'm really quite impatient. And this is going to take me a little while, but I'm trying not to do loads. I don't want to do massive dollops because I feel like it kind of just defeats the purpose if I literally load the entire thing up with peanut butter and chocolate. Like, I think just a little bit is the key. So I'm gonna go do this because again, I'm probably gonna be here for another 5 minutes and you don't really want to watch me do every single one. Peanut butter section complete. Now, time for the fun part. I always really struggle to microwave chocolate. I don't want to burn it. So I'm gonna really try. And I don't want to do too much either because I don't want to just end up with a bowl of melted chocolate because then obviously I'll just end up eating it and that defeats the whole purpose. I already feel like I can't make desserts like this because it does defeat the purpose because I've already licked the spoon 5 times. I've already had like 5 dates. Like I've ate the dessert already, do you know what I mean? So I just feel like I shouldn't really do this at all because the point of it is throughout the week rather than eating rubbish, I end up eating this instead. But that doesn't actually work because I end up just eating way more of this than I would if I just didn't make it. So does anybody else have that problem? Right, I'm going to do about like a third of a bar. Let's put this in the microwave. I've got the goods. This smells absolutely unreal. And then I think I'm just going to drizzle it. Like I was going to dunk them in, but I think if I do that, all the peanut butter is just going to spill out. So I'm going to just do... that was not a drizzle. That was a dollop. Okay. I want to just do that. That one has got way too much on it now. The rest is just getting a drizzle. Okay, I'm not very good at drizzling, it seems. That's the aim. Oh, I'm rubbish at drizzling. Why can't I do good drizzles? Drizzle, drizzle. That was literally the perfect amount of chocolate to melt as well because there's none left over, which means I can't just sit with a spoon and eat it all. But they're done. Let's see what they look like. Granted, they don't look as aesthetic as the ones on the Instagram reel that I've seen. But I think they're going to taste the same. These got scrapped. Like these two, just scrapped them because I ended up doing a big dollop. I just think I'm not very good at this drizzling situation. Like, I think I'm just too impatient. But which one turned out the best? This one's probably the best. Like, that was what I was aiming for. Or maybe like this one in the middle. These are rubbish. These are rubbish. Not aesthetic, but I'm going to pop it in the fridge and then we'll try them later on. While the dates are in the fridge, I thought we could just have a quick little update as to like how I'm finding it, where I'm at, what's been going on the last like week or so. Also, like I'm running out of places to film in the house. Like I tried to like film in a new location, like sit in a different part of the house, but like I'm running out of places to sit. Like there's only so many places that I can like sit down and talk. So sorry if I feel like I'm just in the same place all of the time, but anyways, I have been, honestly, since I got back from Dubai, I have been struggling. Like, I've really been struggling. And I don't know what it is. Like, when I was on my trip, I feel like I ate what I want and did what I want, but also, like, I didn't go crazy. Like, we didn't drink every single day. I wasn't eating, like, burgers and chips every single day. Like, there was probably 3 or 4 days where I would say, like, I really indulged. Like, I drank alcohol, I had cookies, I had, like, junk food, all of that. And then the rest of the time, honestly, like what I'm trying to say is I didn't go crazy. I didn't have a burger and chips every single day. I didn't eat fry-ups. Like we were just pretty average. We done a lot of steps. I still trained at the gym. I did a Pilates class. Like I still tried to stick to it as much as possible. But since I've got back, I just had this urge to eat as much sugar as humanly possible. Like I just have a real craving for sugar. Not necessarily like fatty foods like pizza and chips or anything like that. Like I'm not really fussed by that, but I'm just really, really, really craving sugar at the minute. And I don't know why. Like I don't know what has changed that's made me crave that. I don't know if I've had like a little taste of it and now I'm like, okay, I want more. Like I've had cookies, I've had the few little things, and since I've got back, I'm like, I want more. Obviously we had Valentine's Day last week and we had fish and chips and I had cookie dough, and after that I just could not stop. Like I just felt like I wanted to eat everything in sight, and I know everything in my mind is telling me the only reason that would happen is if I'm being too restrictive with my diet, but I really don't feel like I am. Like, I think obviously you want to eat all these foods when you deprive yourself of them, and then when it comes around to having them, you think, oh my goodness, I need to eat it all. But I genuinely tried to reflect on my diet, and I really don't feel like I am being too restrictive. Like, if I want the like little chocolate treat or whatever, I am having it. Like, I've just obviously made those dates and I put dairy milk on them. Like, I don't feel like I am being too restrictive. So I just don't know where these cravings have come from. If anyone has any tips or any advice or anything like that, please let me know, because I was wondering maybe I'm like deficient in something, or I don't know, but I'm really, really, really trying to strike the balance between controlling myself and not being an absolute wild animal, And also like allowing myself to like feel those cravings and just like eat a little bit extra this week if that's what I feel like. But it's been like this for like 3 weeks now, so I am struggling. Like, we'll be honest with that. I don't know where this has come from. But anyways, other than that, I would genuinely say the rest of it has been pretty easy. I'm still doing really well with my skincare, and my skin has improved so much. Like, if you've been around since like October, November, I went through a really rough patch with my skin just before Christmas. And looking at it now, like I've got a few scars here and one new friend. Like, thank you for that. But other than that, I feel like it's improved a lot, so I'm really happy with that. I've been really enjoying my book. I've got back into my book, so I had a bit of a break again after Dubai. I just feel like it threw me completely out of routine, but I've finally like got back into my book. I've been really doing much better on my screen time. I've been doing my steps every single day. Today I'm on 6,000 steps, just under. So I'll definitely get my steps in by the end of tonight. I've been training 5 times a week. Like, even though I have been eating more, I have still been sticking at it in the gym, and I have still been going to the gym at least 5 times a week, pretty much 6 times a week, I would say, for the past couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that kind of balances out with the extra food that I've been eating. Posting on social media, I've been doing pretty good with. I found that posting every single day hasn't actually worked for me. Like, it just, not that I didn't want to post every day, but I felt like I was just being a bit pushy. Like, it was just a bit much. Like, I was posting all the time, and I just felt like it was a bit much on social. So I have pulled that back to just kind of posting frequently rather than every day, because I just didn't feel like people wanted to see me online every single day. So I have kind of scaled that back a little bit. 2 litres of water, that's been super, super easy. Supplements, super easy, no alcohol. 100 grams of protein a day, I've actually been doing really well at that. I've like managed to get into a bit of a groove with that. Like, I know what I should be eating and what meals I should be having. So I've been doing that, and I've actually done really well at no unnecessary spending. There's been a few times I've caught myself on like the Look Fantastic website or like the Zara website with things in my basket, and I've refrained. So I've been doing really well at that one as well. But just as an overall, like, I would say this has been a little bit of a pinch point for me. Like, I don't know what's happening around this time, but I am starting to struggle with the diet. So any tips on that? Because it feels a bit odd for me. Like, usually I don't get these sort of cravings. Like, I do have a sweet tooth, but not like a crazy sweet tooth. So it's kind of come out of nowhere. But anyways, that's my ramble, because I feel like I've talked for about 10 minutes here. I'm excited to keep going. I feel like I haven't made much of a physical transformation like at this point, but I suppose I did have a week off. So I might do some progress pictures at the end of this week just to get a feel of where we're at. But that's enough of me going on. Okay, you've had enough. Bye. I've just finished dinner, and I'm already excited to try these. I thought they were going to take like ages to set, but they've honestly been in the fridge maybe 3 hours, and I feel like they're set. I think they look pretty good. I want to pick a really good one. Do you want one? Which one do you want? Right, wait there. Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. I want this one. Right, this is what it looks like. Date, peanut butter, chocolate on the top. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Wait, are you going to bite half of it? You're going to put it all in?
All of it.
You're going to put it all in? I want to make it last longer.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Really,
It's
really nice.
really nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It's peanut butter as well.
Mm-hmm. Peanut butter and melted chocolate.
Yeah, they're a really, really, really good one.
Oh my god, they are. Want one more? I'm going to have two. Right, I'm going to have this one. Oh, this one looks like a really good one. So these are my new nighttime treat. 2 of these every night after dinner. No more. 2 every night. If you like dates, peanut butter and chocolate, obviously you're going to like this, but it's absolutely delicious. Like, really. No, you're not having any more?
One more.
No?
Give me one more.
No.
What do you mean no? Give me one more.
But then they're going to run out.
One more. I know which one I want.
Which one?
This double one.
One of them.
I want this one.
There's going to be none left. They were meant to be for the rest of the week.
Oh, no, sir.
No, you have to, because I made them for me to have 2 every night, so don't eat them all.
We'll eat one.
I'm actually not well. You know my obsession with my protein oats. I've just done a baked oats version. This is the exact same recipe pretty much, but I've just baked it in the oven, and I haven't tried it yet. I'm too excited. It's very hot, so I've got this towel. Oh, a little bit crispy on the top, maybe a little bit too long in the oven. Doesn't look as good as I thought it was going to. The peanut butter was, oh, there we go. We've got like melted peanut butter and raspberry in the middle. So we're going to do a taste test on this. It kind of feels like maybe it's a bit overdone on the top and a bit underdone in the middle. I don't know, but this is today's new recipe. I might have to keep going a little bit longer to try and perfect it. If you don't like oats for breakfast, you're doing it wrong. Oh my god. Hi guys, I'm just sitting having a little afternoon hot chockey. And I thought, oh, that was hot. Oh. I thought we could do another little update. So someone commented on my last video, I think it was, just basically asking about like my exercise split and how I'm doing with my workouts and stuff. And it did make me realise that in these videos I talk a lot about what I'm eating and show you recipes and things like that, but I don't really show you much of my exercise and what I've been doing. So I thought we could just have a quick little update on what my current routine is. So I train minimum of 5 times a week, sometimes 6 times a week. And then I have one rest day, but I still try and have an active rest day. So I still try and do my steps on my rest day. I am hitting between 8 and 10,000 steps every single day. But I do have to be honest and say the last couple of weeks, it's probably been more on the 8,000 side, like just getting 8,000 rather than getting like 8, 9 or 10, like so in between 8 and 10. So I'm going to try and push myself a little bit more on that and try and get more, at least like 9,000 maybe most days, just so I can kind of, you know, just get my cardio up a little bit. Also, side note, having a hot chocolate in the afternoon is such a good way to curb sugar cravings. I was saying earlier that I've been really struggling with sugar cravings for the last, honestly, couple of weeks. And I've started implementing hot chocolate in the afternoon. So this is an options hot chocolate. So it's only 40 calories. I do it with half hot water and half hot milk. And I also add a little bit of sugar-free syrup in just to make it like extra caramelly. And it's about 4 grams of sugar and it's 40 calories. And I feel like it really just satisfies that sweet tooth. You could also maybe do a little bit of whipped cream if you wanted to, if you had the calories left. But I just find that this is such a good way for me to try and curb those afternoon cravings to like reach for the snack cupboard. So the split that I'm following is 4 strength-based sessions, so like weight training, and 2 cardio sessions, or 4 strength sessions, 1 cardio and 1 Pilates. That's kind of what I'm following at the minute. So in my strength training, I'll do a mixture of leg days, uppers, I do a bit of everything. Cardio is a lot of running and a lot of like cardio equipment, so like the ski, the bike, all that type of stuff. And then Pilates will be a reformer class. Definitely seen my strength improve and I've seen my cardio improve as well. Like I can run a lot longer distance before I get tired. I can run and I can talk at the same time now without getting out of breath. Probably a year ago, if you asked me to go run a 5 or a 10k, I probably really would have struggled. Now I could run a 10k at like, I don't know, like now. Like I could go run a 10k now and it would be absolutely fine and I would actually enjoy it. Whereas in the past, I'd be gasping for air after about 3 minutes. So definitely if you are in a little bit of a rut with exercise, I would say kind of the 2 main things that have helped me really stick at it and really notice results and be consistent is A, finding something that I love. Well, she does a finger. 1, finding something that I love. I genuinely love the gym that I go to and I genuinely enjoy going. And I never, ever, trust me, thought I would be the girly that would say that. I always used to drag myself to the gym, find every excuse not to be there. When I was there, like kind of cop out on the exercises, but I genuinely enjoy going now. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still some days where I wake up and think, oh, can't be bothered, or I get there and I think I've only got 10-20% today, can't be bothered, don't want to be here. Don't get me wrong, that obviously definitely still does happen, especially going 5-6 times a week. Like, you do feel like sometimes a little bit of burnout. But for the most part, I would say 80% of the time, I actually look forward to going. And when I'm there, I don't mind it. Sometimes I enjoy it. Sometimes I just get through it. But I'm not actively hating every single second, which I think is the main thing. And for you, you might never enjoy strength training. Like that might be something you never enjoy doing. You might never enjoy running. Try and give things a go. But if you are just not a runner girly, you are not a runner girly. Like you don't have to go out and buy a running vest and buy the Hoka trainers and sign up for all these 5Ks. Like if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Like it might be something else that you find that you enjoy. Like you might enjoy something so random, like you might enjoy boxing or you might enjoy rowing or cycling or I don't know, find something that you enjoy. Like keep trying until you find something. Even if it's like a dance class or a Zumba class, like it's all exercise and it all counts. And the main reason that you're going to stick to something and go 3, 4, 5 times a week is if you enjoy it. If you have to drag yourself there, you might drag yourself there for 1 or 2 months and then you're gonna give up. Like, and the second thing that I think has really made me stick at it is going first thing on a morning. I train at 7 a.m. so I wake up at 6:30 every day and I go and train at 7, get home for 8. That is like my daily routine. If I was to train on an evening, I wouldn't go. Like, it's as simple as that for me. That's just what works for me. I would have all day to think of so many reasons why I didn't need to go to the gym. Even though I enjoy it, I'd be like, oh, well, I'll just eat less calories today. I'll just do more steps today. I won't go today and I'll go twice tomorrow. Like, that would definitely be what I would do. Like, I would find so many excuses. I'm like, well, I'll just skip breakfast and then I don't need to go to the gym. All of those things. Life gets in the way, you get busy, and you've got more time to think of other things, because then I'd be like, oh, well, if I don't go to the gym, I can get X, Y, and Z done, and I really need to get that done today, blah, 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 blah. You get the gist. So for me, waking up and going, I don't have time to think about it. I don't have time to come up with an excuse of not to go. I set my alarm, I wake up, I put my clothes on, and I get in the car. Like, there's no time for my brain to process what's happening. Before we know it, we're there, and we're doing squat jumps. So they are the 2 things that have really helped me stick at it. Find something I love. I love the gym, and I also love Reformer Pilates, and I go first thing in the morning. So I would say find something you love, and also find a routine that works for you. It might be first thing in the morning, but if you feel like that isn't your vibe, like you wake up and you just feel like traumatized by being in the gym so early, it might be on the way home from work. Like, don't come home and sit down, like go straight away. Whatever it is that fits into your lifestyle and fits into your routine, just make it a habit. Make it a habit and do it for 6, 7, 8 weeks, couple of months, and I guarantee you'll start to see results. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick little update on what I've been doing. So a mixture of everything really: weight training, cardio training, Reformer Pilates, and every now and again I go for a run if I feel like it. Like, I did a 5k the other day just because I kind of felt like it looked like a little bit warm and a little bit nice outside. I thought, I'm going to go outside and get some fresh air. Did a 5k. Don't do that like every single week, but just as and when I feel like it. But I definitely want to be more of a runner girly. Like, now that I can run, I enjoy running a lot more. When I couldn't run and I'd be gasping for breath and like just in pain, I used to hate it. I totally get it. Once you get your fitness levels to a place where you can run like a bit of a longer distance, it's actually so enjoyable and so therapeutic. So running is actually something I would really recommend, especially if you like don't want to spend the money on a gym membership, or like you just can't find the time to physically get to a gym. Like, I get it, life's busy. Running is something that is so good for you. Like, it's so good for your heart health. It's so good it uses every single one of your muscles. It's so good for your respiratory system. Like, it's literally so good for you. So if you can, just buy a pair of running shoes and you've got a front door, go out of your front door and go for a run. Like, there's nothing stopping you doing that. If you don't want to get to the gym, totally get it. Get your steps in and go for a run. And just build up to it. Like, start with 1k, then build up to 2k, then 3, then 4, then 5. And within 6 months, you'll be running a 10k. So yeah, that is my exercise regime at the moment. Honestly though, hot chocolate tip: buy yourself a tub of Options hot chocolate, which is actually extortionate. Like, I don't know why Options hot chocolate is so expensive, but if you feel like in the afternoon you get a bit snacky and you get a bit sugar cravingy, have an Options hot chocolate. Even, like I said, add a little bit of whipped cream, add a little bit of marshmallows if it's going to really stop you from reaching for the snack cupboard. This is really helping me. I've only started doing this probably the last couple of days, but it's really helping. And it's delicious. It's a little salted caramel hot chocolate drink. And I put it in a cute mug because it matters what cup you drink your drinks out of. It matters. If this was in like a boring mug, wouldn't do it for me. This makes me feel like it's from Costa or something, and it makes me feel all fancy schmancy. Cheers. Another one bites the dust. What a Saturday treat. Listen to that wind. Necessary. Not me smelling every single candle. I swear I literally black out every single time I come in here, and I just get loads of stuff that I don't need. So I actually came for more Inky List products, but they don't have them anymore. I think that must have been like a one-off thing that they had for like literally a week or two. They don't have anything left anymore. They had one product, so I picked it up. It was like this niacinamide thing for £3, so I thought I'd get that. Manager announcement. Steph to the tills, please. Eek! How cute is all of this? Sorry. Too adorable. This is getting me really excited for spring. Oh, it's so cute. These little bugs. The sun is shining today as well. It's made all the difference. Oh my god. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Galaxy Ripple. I think that would be my choice.
We operate
Or
at
mini
Challenge
egg.
25.
My coach at the gym's told me to get some electrolytes, but all of the ones I can see online are so expensive. So I thought I'd have a little look here. But they don't seem to have any. They do have this protein hot chocolate though, which is very intriguing to me. Whether these do anything or not, I don't know, but I'm gonna get them. Okay, this is actually what I came for. Where are all of like the containers? That's what I want. Where are the containers? Is this it? Surely not. I actually came because I wanted all new meal prep containers because I want to start doing proper meal prep and I don't really want to use plastic containers. I wanted glass. And that's all they've got. They've got nothing. I'm gonna have to go to a different shop. Okay, round 2. Let's try again. Let's go again. It's so hard to not get sucked in by all of the gorgeous marketing. Like, I'm just a girl. I'm already feeling miserably. Right, I need to close my eyes for the rest of the aisles and just go to what I came for, which is meal prep containers. I want glass meal prep containers. Nothing else, Nadia. Glass meal prep containers, glass meal prep containers. Right, this is what I'm talking about. Plenty of options. So now I'm proud to probably be indecisive here for at least an hour before I make a decision. Hello, I'm home. So I thought I could quickly show you what I got. I kind of managed to get what I wanted. I mean, it wasn't exactly what I wanted, but basically the reason that I went is because I want to get glass meal prep containers and I really want to start taking my meal prep seriously. I obviously eat healthy and I'm at home most of the time, so I can make fresh food, but I just want to be a little bit more organised and just kind of have things ready to go in the fridge. So if I feel like snacking, I feel like having anything, I've got like some yogurt bowls prepared or something like that. So I got, well, you'll see I got these apple cider vinegar gummies actually in Home Bargains. These probably don't work. They were like £3, but I got sucked in. Like, I've got nothing else to say other than the fact that I got sucked in. I always get sucked in with vitamins and things like this, and it's really hard to ever know if they work. It's really hard to know if they're just a gimmick, if they're just sweets, but let's try it too, if I can manage to get them open. I thought I have to get something, so let's try these. They're nice. Tastes like apples. Okay, so we'll start having 2 of them a day. I only had 1 product from the Inky list left, so I presumed it's like a promotion and they weren't going to keep stocking it, so I got 1. Just while I was there, I got a niacinamide because I'll use that forever and it's like 1/3 of the price, so got that. And then last but not least, I picked up this trio of like these Sol de Janeiro dupes just because I really wanted to try them. They were £3 each, so I paid a tenner for all of this, when from Sol de Janeiro one of these would be like 25. Vanilla, almond and salted caramel, and I got the body butter, I got the nourishing body oil, and I also got the perfume mist. You could say that was unnecessary spending, but it was a tenner for all 3, and I thought I really want to try them and I really want to be able to let you know if they're any good, because if you can like do a trio of these, it smells really good. Like if you could do the body butter when you get out the shower, then the body oil, and then use this mist for a tenner. I just thought that was unreal, and the sun was shining today and it was blue skies and this smelled like summer, so I was sucked in. And then I went to B&M because I couldn't get what I wanted, and I did find what I wanted. So I got 1 of these big glass containers. I kind of wanted to get 5, but the reason I didn't was because 1, they were £5, so that was gonna be like 25 quid. I thought that's steep. And 2, it felt a little bit big. I feel like that size was a little bit big and they didn't have any smaller sizes. But I thought I'm just gonna get 1 so I can like try out the size and see how I like it. And if I want to go back and get more, then I can. And then I got 5 of these, which I thought are gonna be perfect for breakfast. So these are like little glass jars that I thought I could make my overnight Weetabix in, I could make my overnight oats in, and they stack up. So I thought I could do 5 of those and then I can stack them in the fridge and they can be my breakfast. So my plan is prep all 5 breakfasts. I'm just going to prep Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sundays, whatever. But prep 5 breakfasts in those. And then potentially with this, what I might do is just like prep a protein on a Sunday. So like fill this with chicken mince or chicken or fish or whatever, cook something. And then throughout the week, I'll just take some protein out and pair it with like bread or rice or potato. I don't know. I don't really know, but I just got one because I thought I must spend 25 quid. I think I also showed you, I picked up 3 more things. I got this Skinny Food Chocoholic spread, basically like a skinny Nutella. I know it's super processed and artificial, but honestly, you're talking less than 5 grams of sugar, and per 15 gram serving, 75 calories. So I thought it's not bad. Like if I do want to have like a little treat in my oats, I'll have that, and maybe I could put it on top of my overnight Weetabix. Like, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst. I wanted to get one. And then I said I've been loving my Options hot chocolate, but I found this version, which is the Cadbury Highlights version, which is actually half the amount of sugar. So per serving, 38 calories and 2.7 grams of sugar. So I thought it's actually half the sugar of an Options hot chocolate. And I got some mini marshmallows to put on top of them as well, because there's barely any calories in marshmallows. Per 10 gram serving, there's 30 calories. And there is a little bit of sugar, but you know what? That's going to be like my little treat on an evening. So that was everything that I got. And it is now 12 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything yet today. So I'm going to make myself a big fat bowl of oats. But I'm happy with my little haul. Very excited about my body oil. Very excited about my chocolate spread. And very excited to finally be a full-fledged meal prep girly with my glass containers. Because apparently plastic containers are killing us. So I want to get rid of all my plastic containers and slowly replace them with glass. But it's expensive to do that. But that was my little home bargains haul. What a Saturday. Hi guys. I was just editing this vlog and thinking it was getting a little bit lengthy. You're probably sick of the sound of my voice by now, so I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end and you're still sticking with me in the 75 medium challenge, it means the world, all of your support. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you all for another episode again next week. Bye.